What's going on, everybody? Adam here with eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at the AirBedz rear seat air mattress. As you can see here, we do have a camouflage pattern to it. So for your hunters out there, a lot of the times when you don't really have a good spot to sleep at the farm, sometimes this is like your best option. So if you're really wanting to go with the theme of what you're going to be using it for, the camo is a pretty cool little addition to make this bed awesome. So other than that, we are going to have a PVC heavy duty material, so you don't really have to worry about it ripping and stuff over time. Yes, if you take something and start stabbing at it, it's probably going to make a hole. But climbing in and out, even with belt buckles and stuff, you really don't have to worry about any of that. But if something does happen, we do have patch keys that come in the kit, so you can patch all that up and don't have to worry about it. It is pretty simple to set up, so let's just go ahead and show you guys how. First things first, grab the bed. Super small and compact. I like that a lot. Fits right underneath the Silverado seat here. Comes in a little carrying case too. I like that as well. But once we get that undone, you can go ahead and air up your little pillow if you wanted to. We'll save that for last. Alright, so let's go ahead, kind of start laying it out, figuring out which side's going to go where. We are going to have one big section, and another section is going to be a little bit smaller. So let's open all that up. What I suggest doing is taking the bottom section right here. It's going to be a little smaller. And whatever side you plan on pumping it up on, we're going to have that side facing whatever side you're on. Kind of just put that down and into place, kind of where you want it. And then we can go ahead and take our pump. So we just need a 12-volt DC outlet to charge this guy. I believe this one isn't always hot in the Silverado. So what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is run it up front. We have plenty of cord, about 6 foot. So that should be plenty. So I'm going to run that up front and get to pumping this thing up. So we are going to get different tips with the pump. I'm just going to use this one right here. And one thing I really like about the cap here, I remember way back when trying to blow up all the pool toys and stuff, you lose a lot of air. So with this, we have a special little knob. So you can do the majority of the air in like this if you wanted to, or you can do it all kind of like this. So this is only going to allow air to go in. So that's what I'm going to do. This fits right up into it. And be sure to keep your finger on the on and off, just because it does air up really, really quick. I always try to move it around while it's airing up. And airing it up like this is a little bit slower than normal, but we're not going to lose any of that air whenever I am done pumping this thing up. Close. All right, that's about done. Put the last cap on there, and now we can do the second one. So if you notice up on top here, we do have these little ridges, little plastic pieces there. That is eventually going to go hook up to this piece right here. So that's just going to help it kind of stay into place. What I suggest doing, once you kind of get it into place, we have a little bit of play, but if you're ready to bed down for the day, put it where you want it. Maybe scoot the chairs back a little bit if you didn't want it to shift. I don't really think it's going to be a big issue. In my opinion, I'm definitely going to go ahead and kind of lean these seats up a little bit to gain me a little bit more room. but kind of do your best to line all this up. I like putting the air inlet on the same side of both the pieces, just so it's easier to deflate. It's all on one side, ready to go. And I'm a little bit backwards. We do want to make sure we have those little plastic pieces lining up with the other plastic pieces. And once it's kind of laid out, I say just put air to it. It'll start forming really nicely. Same exact process as the other one. Pretty much, it's hiding from me. Right here, same exact cap and same exact rubber cap to go over that. So I'm going to go ahead, get this into position and pump it up. Just to make it a little easier on myself, what I'm going to do is actually connect these before I start airing them up, just because it might be a little hard to get under there. Pretty much it's going to go in the slot. I'm going to slide it back a little bit and it should lock into place. Perfect. All right. Now, let's see how she airs up. When it comes to airing up fast, though, I think just for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and air up a majority of it with this cap. Hits that high-pitched little tone, and now we're pretty much good. I like where the fitting is to air it up, just because it's facing down, so as you lay on it at night, you're not going to have to wake up at 4 a.m. and it's completely deflated, so you're sitting on the part that we put the air in, so I really like that. But all in all, I thought I was going to be shifting around and maybe sinking in this hole a little bit, but I'm really not. It's really not going to be for you really tall folk. I'm about 5'11" with boots, so I am hanging out quite a bit on that side, but this is going to be great for the kiddos, maybe even the doggo too, if you want them to have a comfy bed. But all in all, it's definitely comfy. I don't fall into the little crevice here, but it's definitely not going to be for you taller people out there. Well, everyone, that just about does it for a look at the AirBedz rear seat air mattress, and I'm Adam with eTrailer.